What is up, besties? It is your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. And this time, I wanted to do an update on Diddy. We haven't done a reading on Diddy in a while. So let me know if you guys want me to look at anyone specifically in the Diddy sphere. I know a few of you have mentioned, sorry, this is bothering me. I know a few of you have mentioned Leonardo DiCaprio. Just tell me who you guys want me to look into. But yeah, so I want to know, so there's rumors going on that he's, Mercury's really just messing up my ability to speak. I don't know if y'all are struggling with talking lately, but I am. Apparently he's trying to like pay off people. I don't know if you guys seen the new news that apparently investigators are going to like popular TikTokers and YouTubers and asking like who's paying you to talk about Diddy. So I just want to see any of the tea that we can find out. So as always, this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There are zero facts here, none whatsoever. I'm a crazy lady that talks to the dead. Obviously, Diddy is so innocent until proven guilty, and I'm just making up shit. Okay, cool. So now that we got that PSA out the fucking way, subscribe if you're new here, thekarmicdf.com if you want to book a private reading. And yeah, let me know what you guys want me to continue covering in the Diddy series, but I just want to see what's going on. Is he bribing people? What do we need to know? Anything to do with the case? Anything at all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Zero fucking facts here. Okay. Well then, I tell you what, he's going to pull every last fucking Hail Mary that he can. He's not giving up without a fight. That's for sure. He swears this is silencing. Oh, he's definitely, oh my God. He's definitely got people that are going around silencing other people. I think there are people, he can't get them all. That's one thing I'm seeing, because I'm hearing like Pokemon got to catch them all. And I'm just seeing like the block symbol. So I feel like there are some people that are still afraid of him, but for the most, it's more so like the people he's got dirt on that are, I would say, weaker and lower on the totem pole that he's kind of going up against, because it's like, what I'm seeing, what I keep hearing is not the head honcho, not the head honcho. And then I see like Diddy. And then you know how they have those, like the ancestry things, and like it'll go above and it'll be like, oh my God, like a picture that's blank and it's got a question mark. The people above him, he's not, it feels like he just got the benefit of, yeah, I'm hearing the song, I just want to be successful, but he got an in with like, there are, I don't know if they'll ever, and I've been telling y'all this, people are flipping and making deals, so I don't think we'll ever get all the names that have been on here, just like we never got the names for Epstein, but you know, whatever. There are some politicians on there. Oh, I'm not going to bring that up. Nope, Spirit, I draw the line. I draw a boundary, not bringing that up. If you guys want to know and I forget, I'll let you know, but I'm going to tell you one thing. The person that they're bringing up to my mind will piss off literally half of you. So I'm not going to bring it up. I'll wait until the internet brings it up. But one thing I'll tell you is it has to do with politics. And Jaguar Wright might have mentioned this person's name. And I'm going to leave it at that. What I am a little bit interested in, though, is a lot of the people he's silencing is going to come out and tell them anyway, like in the courts or something. Because I see people being like, I don't know how exactly this works, so they're showing it to me in a way that it does work for me. But I see people like phoning whoever the fuck works for the justice system and being like, just so you know, like, Diddy had these guys come to my house and scare me. Like, people are not afraid to rat him out now because, again, I'm just hearing like he's not the biggest one. He's just the one that's up next. Does that make sense? Like, what I'm seeing is, and I've been saying this, I've been fucking saying this, but I don't know if they'll ever admit it. Epstein, and then it was quiet for a little bit, and then Diddy, watch it be quiet for a little bit, and then we're gonna have another one. But what I feel is that this is all twined. Like, they're all intertwined, and I think it's designed to make us basically not lose our fucking minds. Because if we knew that every rich person, or damn near every rich person, was doing this fuck shit, a lot of people would go mad. So, yeah, that. Also, I do think and I've been saying this, there is a hit on him from multiple people. And it's people he was in cahoots with, because I always think of the cults and stuff when I look at these people, and they all look the same. And remember, the 6 of Wands, you're being praised. The 7 of Wands, you're defending your territory from the same people you were praised by. So it's like, yeah, because I'm hearing the song, if we go down, then we go down together. So I do feel that he's making power moves because he knows he's in shit. Like, that's kind of the vibe. It's like, I got to do any final moves that I can because honestly, it feels like spite, to be honest. It feels like spite other than anything else. And he knows that his time is numbered. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, he did not unalive himself. I hate that word so much. He did not kill himself. I'm gonna say it. He did not. So if somehow, it's like, oh, I couldn't stand it anymore, and he leaves a note and, the hanged man, bullshit. How'd they get Epstein? Do you see what I mean? So yeah, if anything, because there's at least, what I'm seeing is 5 people. They're all hooded, but then I'm seeing Jay. So I don't know, maybe Jay too. But there are people that are, yeah, because I'm seeing like all my crime shows where it's like there's a bounty and you got like $1 million offer and people are trying to get into the jail to get him. So I feel like people are paying, like, I don't know how jail works. I thought he was alone, but it feels like they're trying to get like the guards, or they're trying to get like prison cellmates or something like that. So if he's paranoid, he's not wrong. Like, he's not wrong. There are multiple people that are trying to get him and make it look like it's a suicide so that this case gets, yeah, I heard signed, sealed, delivered, because if you only knew the people that you love are very much on that list. The level of crime, that depends on the person, but I don't think we're going to get all of these names. I think a lot of them, Usher, might get away with this. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. He did nothing, I'm sure. He might not, because people like me keep bringing it up, so maybe he won't. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get away with this shit. Yeah, it's... Huh. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. I saw this in the comments. Didn't some of you guys ask me that now that, like, Trump's president, you're worried that something about... Oh, my God, I'm going to butcher this. The couples that are moving, I told y'all in the first P. Diddy reading that I did very well. They had already planned this. This is giving me, like, keep an eye out for the couples that are separating right now. That'll give you an indication as to who's involved. I keep being drawn to Jay and Bay. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, keep an eye out for couples that are separating, and keep an eye out for people that are moving because they can't handle the stress right now. So I'm being drawn to, like, the UK. So did someone move to the UK recently? Or something like that, because there are people that are making power moves so that you don't look at them. This could also be J-Lo, too. I don't know what's going on. Oh, duh. She just separated with Ben. Duh. Yeah, enough said. Walking on eggshells, the Emperor. What the fuck is that? Oh, my God. Kim Porter. The book and baby. She was planning this from the moment she died, like, right before, like... She had a contingency plan on the, like, you know how in the movies they'll be like, in the event of my death, go to this lockbox, do this thing. This happened. This did happen. I mean, we know this happened now. But I feel like she had this contingency plan where it's like all hands on deck. Like, everybody knows. So there's too many people that are like team her that will never, ever, ever let this man get away with what he did. Because it's like a snowball effect. It's like there was a lot of people that were afraid of him with that 9 of Wands. And now that, like, it's already in motion, the people that are afraid are like, well, he's behind bars, so I'm good now, because all it is threats. And there's, you know how, like, oh, what is it? I'm going to butcher the percentage. I went to ask my Alexa, and it was like, I'm not sure how to help you with that. There is a statistic out there somewhere where it's like, it takes like 2% of the human population to, like, overthrow the government or something like that. That's kind of the vibe here, where there was, like, their own little, weirdo fucking island. And, like, at least enough of them were pissed off to the point where this snowball will not stop. But the problem is people might get away with this because of immunity and singing like canaries, which I've been getting. Okay. Yeah, this is another warning from Spirit. Keep an eye out from the stars that are avoiding the spotlight and avoiding talking about Diddy, because they don't want you to figure out what they've done. Especially with that 5 of Cups reverse. It's like, I don't want to take accountability for the grief that I've caused other people. And this always reminds me of Underground. And I'm telling you, that dude had tunnels. I don't care if it's fact or not. He did. And I think they linked to the Playboy Mansion, because I kept getting that information, and then y'all told me that that was a thing, and I didn't even know. So, yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of stars that are disappearing from the spotlight right now or being super quiet. I don't know why I'm being drawn to LeBron James. Has he not talked or something? Why am I being drawn to LeBron? You want to just throw names, Spirit? Because I don't give a fuck. Usher, obviously. Bieber's struggling. Not shocking. Bieber's really suffering. We should continue to pray for him. Any other names you want to throw? Jay and Bay for sure. But I feel like it's more Jay than Bay. Like, listen, I will do the Beyonce deep dive. I think I'm just afraid, to be honest, because I think that y'all are not going to like the answer that I'm going to provide. But every time I tap into her energy, it's like emotionally stunted. I don't think she's this, like, I don't know. I got to do the reading on its own. But I feel like Jay is a bad guy, a big bad, if you know what I mean. I feel like he's one of the people that has a hit on Diddy. Allegedly, no facts here. I'm obviously crazy. I talk to the dead. Continues, please. Cut off. Bro, this is the stars cutting off. Oh, also keep an eye out, because I know we've talked about this before. People clearing their background. Like, you know how the sleuths are like, you just wiped out your entire Instagram. You just wiped out your entire Twitter account and all the things that connected you to Diddy. So keep an eye out for that, because the internet sleuths are going to be on top of this, because it's like, no, that didn't happen. That was in the past, or whatever. Like, bullshit. Yeah, all the stars are scattering. They're like, oh fuck, not me too. Honestly, I think this is kind of spirit saying that our future as we know it in terms of celebrity stardom is nearing an end, because not only is so many of them all sorts of fucked up, you got like a bunch of different groups going on here. You got people that are just really messed up and they're the Diddy level and above. But then you got people that were victims turned villains. But then you got the people that were just straight up victims. So there's a lot going on here. And it's like, I don't think the celebrity industry, and I think I've said this in prior videos, it's not going to be what it used to be. Like, I almost feel like it's drawing me to how, like, nowadays I'm just not interested in new music. I will go listen to like someone who's making music on YouTube that's not famous. I think that's going to be something that us as a collective might end up doing, because it just feels like we won't be able to trust them anymore. Like, that's kind of the vibe. It's like, well, why were you photographed with Diddy, and why didn't you speak out in anger? I think I just keep hearing celebrity stardom as we know it is not going to be the same within like 10 years, maybe 5 to 10. It depends, because there's a lot of flipping going on, and with this whole, yeah. I want to, Spirit, is there anything you can give me about Diddy specifically? Bro, he's paying off people. He's trying. He's fighting. He's trying. They're saying no, though. But he's taking opportunities. There are people in his pocket that are out on the streets trying to help him because they think that they can get him out because they want this shit to continue. It's... The problem is, like, I don't want to say this. Spirit's energy is zooming me out, and what they're telling me is we have a serious problem of trafficking. Allegedly, no facts here. You know, when we sit in traffic, nothing to do with the other thing. And there's a lot of people that benefit and enjoy that. I'm also being drawn to like the border and people getting under the border. So it's like, there's a lot of people that are still Team Diddy because of what they can get when they hang out with him. I almost wonder if that's part of why Usher's not coming out, because it's like he was victim turned villain. I also think there's something here where Beyonce didn't know where the money was going. I feel like she's got a naivety to her, because look, there's the hair. The hair is stupid. They think they know everything, and they're like, haha, I'm going to beat you. And then who wins? The tortoise, because it double checked. It made sure. It took its time. Slow, steady growth. I feel like Beyonce was none the wiser as to where the money was being funneled. I would not be shocked if in the next couple of years they separate or move. It's going to be one of the two. They're either going to separate or they're going to move. Jay and Bay, for sure. They're going to do one of the two. Yeah, justice is not going to come for everybody. I do feel like it will come for Diddy, though. I don't think he can get out of this. There's too many eyewitness accounts. There's too many videos. And there's too much proof. It doesn't matter how many people he pays off. I think in his mind, it's just, yeah, I'm hearing the song, if we go down, then we go down together. I think this is a spite move at this point. He just wants everybody to be scared so he can feel like he's still top dog, but I just don't see him getting out of this. Like, I really don't. But he is threatening people, and I do, because he's so paranoid, I think that's where the investigators are coming from. Because I can see him, like, talking to his people who are hiring these investigators, but it's a paranoia thing, because it's like, I want to make sure that this doesn't get released. This doesn't get talked about. So maybe that's why Usher isn't talking. I don't know. Why do I keep being drawn to LeBron James? Is something going to happen with him? I don't even know his sign. But there's something here about LeBron. I don't know what that means. Maybe we'll find out in the future. I'm sorry. But for some reason, LeBron James just keeps being yelled in my head. And I don't know shit about that dude. So forgive me. He's definitely being threatened at the prison. The tapes, though, there's no avoiding what's coming because there's just too much evidence. The problem is, I think he thinks that if he threatens enough people and he shuts up enough people, he might be able to get out of this, like a deal, or what I'm hearing is like gross negligence through the courts. Is he going to try to argue that they're not treating him well? Is there something about, why am I being drawn to, like, you know how they'll throw away evidence because it wasn't grabbed correctly? You know what I mean? Because I keep hearing like inadmissible in court, inadmissible in court. You got this under false pretenses, or you got. So I do think this is going to be one of those like Epstein trials where they fucking drag this shit out forever because whoever he hired to be a lawyer is probably really fucking good. Because he's just, what I see is like a, you know, that game of whack-a-mole. It's like people keep coming up to tell their story and he's trying to get everybody and he's trying to like manage how it's coming out so that he can still play like victim. But if I'm being honest, I don't know why he's still trying to pull moves because in this energy, it's like he's not getting out of this. There's no way. There's people on top that are way more powerful than him, and it's like, I'll be damned because you got too much dirt on me. When I tell you that Diddy has videos of our current politicians, allegedly no facts here, I'm also being drawn to the royals. Is there any rumors about any of the royals? I don't know if that's literal or maybe it's trying to get me to be drawn to the UK, people in UK. I'm trying to be polite here, but there's something about the royals and money and a videotape. There's a videotape of one of the royals. Is it Harry? Maybe it's Harry. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys heard anything, there's something about the royals, one of the boys. It's so weird because Spirit's zooming me out. It's like what I'm seeing is like an interconnectedness. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to sound next conspiracy, but honestly, like y'all really got to wait 6 months for Google to tell you this is true. Like, come on. But what I'm seeing is like, there's people that like work for Fox News and there's people that work for MSNBC and there's people that work for Adidas and people that work for Nike, people that work for Google and step down. And if we knew all of this, our psyches would break. Because it's everybody. Like it's it's not everybody. Let's not assume everyone is evil, period. It's not like that. But the problem is it's not just the rap industry. It's like, you know how like a sickness like leaks into other areas? That's kind of the vibe. It's like people caught wind of what Diddy was doing and they wanted to take part because it was like, oh, free bitches or free drugs or free fucking. Like that's kind of the vibe. So I don't know if all of the names are going to be released, but I don't even know if they're going to actually get in trouble because this is giving me the vibe of like Bill Clinton, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. So maybe it wasn't complete. I feel like a lot of these people that are politicians or CEOs and stuff like that, they were very smart to like not leave a trail or it's just giving me like maybe they only cheated on their wife or maybe they only did one bad thing whereas Diddy is known for like 50,000 bad things. So I do think Spirit's really calling us to be diligent in trusting our intuition in the upcoming years because not everybody's going to get their justice. Not everybody. I almost see people just not trusting celebrities as a whole because there's going to be people that get away with this, but something in our guts is going to go, no, I feel like you were involved. Or there's going to be people like Jaguar Wright that speak out on it or something like that because it's like there's going to be hearsay in terms of those other people that aren't going to get in trouble, I guess. I almost wonder if he's trying to do a play to get Jay-Z to be in the forefront. But the problem is, like, they're very good at manipulating their image. And I feel like Jay's got just as much power, if not more, than Diddy. They're on the same playing field. So it's like, I feel like they're both gunning for each other. Why does this feel like hit versus hit? Like, you know what this is reminding me of? When we did the Tupac reading, and it was like Tupac and Biggie got pinned against each other, but there was like a big guy on top laughing, aka Diddy. That it's kind of the same vibe. It's like there are people that control in the background how like Diddy moves and stuff like that. And I feel like Jay and Diddy in particular are like button heads, because I feel like Diddy's pissed that Jay isn't going down with him. So he's trying to get Jay. Because it's giving me like, you're really going to get me, but you don't see that this is the same fucking, I'm not going to say that word. This is the same fucking dude. We're doing the same shit. We're the same. Like, that's kind of the vibe. So Diddy's in this energy where it's like, I'll take down whoever I need to fucking take down. I'm not going down without guns ablazing. Like, that's the vibe. You know how people in those crime movies where it's like, they'd rather get shot by all the police than actually turn themselves in? Like, that's Diddy's energy. It's like, I'm going to go down guns ablazing. And Jay-Z is banking on his relationships with other people to make sure this does not come out. Why do I feel like... I'm telling you, there's something where celebrities have the news on their payroll. Which isn't shocking, because 50% of FDA's funding comes from Big Pharma, so... Is it shocking that celebrities would be in cahoots with the media? No, not to me. And I think we're gonna... I don't think we'll actually find it out. I think it's more of we as a collective are getting sick of the news, because first of all they do is fucking fearmonger no matter what side you're on. But I'm being drawn to how those YouTube videos that came out where like all the news anchors are saying the exact same thing. It's like, there's a reason for that. And what we're not getting is you guys love to use gross misuse. I keep hearing gross misuse of all forms of media to benefit the powers at play. Take with that what you will. Everyone's trying to run away from this. Everyone trying to start a new beginning. I'd keep an eye out, man. Whoever is shifty, whoever is all of a sudden breaking up with someone. This is, again, it's drawing me right back to when Bill Gates put all of his money into his wife and then he got taken down right after that. It's that vibe. So like, what if we see Jay-Z put all of his money into Beyonce and separate, you might want to question if Jay-Z's going down, because yeah, this is like the work colleagues. You got to keep an eye out for who was in cahoots with him, because everybody else knows. Oh, hi, Usher. What's up? It sucks because I love his music so much, but now that I know this, I fucking hate him. I hate him. Oh my God, what? Wait, no, hold up. What? No, I'm reading that wrong, right? Like, I'm reading that wrong. Really? Am I just gonna... You just said that? Okay. Allegedly. No facts here. Per my opinion. I'm obviously crazy. Why does it feel like Usher feels like his successor? Why does it feel like Usher might either still be doing this shit, or he was supposed to take over after? Because it's reminding me of like I'm seeing someone taking off their crown and handing it over to Usher. Allegedly, no facts here. Which is why I keep feeling the need to put pressure on him in particular, probably. Because I don't feel like whatever is going on underground, it's not over. Like, I don't mean to scare anybody. Like, they're doing the best that they can, getting as many people as possible, but I don't think they cleared it all out. I think this, when you sit in traffic, I think that's still going on. Now, I'm not saying that Usher's like the head honcho, but I do feel like, I keep hearing successor. And I'm being drawn to Usher. So you know what? You take with that what you will. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. But there's something here about like, and then Usher's finances too. I really feel like there's something to do with Usher's finances, but I don't know that he's going to get caught. That's my problem. Because I see, like, I'm hearing leniency, and it's like, would he have been a villain had he not have been a victim first? And it's like, yeah, I hear you, but you still need to take accountability for what you've done. You know what I mean? Like, I've been a victim of a lot of shit. It didn't turn me dark. You know what I mean? So I feel like Usher's got immunity or leniency or something. But that's a problem, because when I tell you that man has no remorse. You know what I just heard? Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money. I don't trust this motherfucker. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna still listen to his music though. Not in a way where he gets paid for it, but you know. Anyway. It's like a passing the baton with this fucking Law and Order shit. I don't think he's gonna get out of jail. I do think he's gonna get convicted. My problem is I don't think it's over, and I think, you know how like a pool will have leaks and they'll put a patch in it, but the patch only helps that one leak? That's kind of the vibe here. We have more to go. This is shit that we're going to be unfolding throughout the years. This is like, you know, like Epstein happened and then everything was quiet for a while and then boom, Diddy. And it's like, they're kind of the same, are they not? So it's like, I think it's a slow unraveling of getting all the bad guys, and I think we're going to continue to see this throughout the years. I think there's going to be, it's almost like Diddy will go down, we'll have some calmness, and then there's going to be like other contenders. Like maybe that's when we find out about Jay. You know, it's like, it almost feels like they're controlling how it comes out for our benefit, if that makes sense. Because it's like, especially with that Six of Cups there, the past, right? People have a tendency to, you know, be really terrified. And then I think the government in particular is afraid of like people losing their minds and then loitering and not. I think they know that America in particular, I can't speak for other countries, but America in particular, we're not very stable right now. I mean, Trump had 2 assassination attempts. Wherever you stand on him as a person, you're no better if you want someone dead. Like, you're an asshole for that. Sorry, not sorry. But I don't want Kamala dead. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want justice for everyone. That's what I want. So I'm a little bit concerned that they're kind of kitty gloving us because they're afraid that we can't handle the information, which is why people are getting immunities or they're getting shipped off to other countries. And it's like, fine, take the deal, shut the fuck up, stay out of the industry forever. Like, they're breadcrumbing us because they're afraid. It's giving me like, if they were to tell us everything today, half the planet would fucking go insane and loot and all of that, because it's like people still can't accept this. There are still people out there that are like, if Diddy did it, why is his kid saying that he didn't? And it's like, because it's their fucking kids. Like, they already lost their mom. You know what I mean? Like, it's common sense. So I do think that they're kind of watching this form of history solidify and seeing how we respond to then slowly open the floodgates to be like, oh, and by the way, like, remember like R. Kelly happened and then, you know, it's calm and then it's a slow trickle for them. I think they got more than we know about, but it's just, they don't want to break our brains. Yeah, Tower card, exactly. Because everybody's in cahoots. That 2 of Pentacles, we all look the same. We all did the business deals. We all drank the Kool-Aid. And some people, you know, they probably didn't fully understand what they were getting into. Because, I mean, who would think that baby oil has GHB in it? You know what I mean? So I'm not saying everybody, but damn near lots of yous. Damn near lots of yous. So I think Spirit's message for right now is maybe don't focus on this all too much, because he'll get his justice one way or another, even if that means they take him out. This man's going down to some capacity. But I think the message from Spirit is to keep an eye out. Those internet sleuths, listen to them, you know, the blind items and shit like that, because there's more people and this shit's not over. I almost wonder if there's like other people on deck. Like, they're showing me baseball. You know how like someone's at bat? Like, that's the vibe. It's like Diddy's up right now, but then there's other people at bat. That's the vibe. So I do think we're going to be hearing about more people. I wonder if Jay's next, because that Knight of Wands there. Maybe. Honestly, I see them like, I almost wonder if they have somebody who's studying like human psychology, because I see people like watching how the public's reacting and then taking notes and then moving accordingly. It's reminding me of the King of Swords in this deck, where it's like they got the chessboard. I feel like they're trying to be mindful of our mental health, which is ironic because they never fucking did that before, but okay. So yeah, that's what's going on. And he didn't kill himself. I just want to make that clear. Okay. Anything else before I wrap it up, Spirit? Any tea we need to know? Why do I keep hearing LeBron James? What does that got to do with anything? Can you guys let me know? Is there any rumors about LeBron? I keep hearing his name. I don't get it. Is he trying to break out? Why did I hear Prison Break? I think he's trying to bribe people in the prison system, because I keep being drawn to Prison Break now. He's got people on the payroll, but people that hate him got people on the payroll too. Because it's reminding me of like football and like opposing forces, like going like that. So while I feel like there are people paid off in Diddy's corner at that jail, there's also people paid off on the opposition. And so honestly, it's just a matter of time before one thing happens or another. I don't think he's going to escape prison. I don't want to scare anybody because I realize how that sounds. I don't think he's capable because I'm being drawn to how the magician's not really pentacles, which isn't tangible. So I do think this is, and look at all the swords. So it's mental energy. I do think he wants to try to do like a prison escape or something. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it effectively. I think he does have friends in that prison though. This is giving me like, he's buddies with like the dude who runs it or something. Like, I don't know. He's got friends. He's got friends. Man, this man is petty. Oh. Clive. We were a family. You did this to me. Why aren't you going down too? I think Clive might be one of the endgame people. But I don't know if they're going to get him. I'm going to be honest. This dude's powerful. Because notice how he's got the gun over the world? This guy's got way too many people in his... He's too powerful. But I see Diddy trying to make moves. It's like, look at him. It's obvious. It's right in front of your face. Where do you think I got it from? Like, that's the vibe. Is there any rumors that Clive... Grum, 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 everybody say away, oh. You know what I'm saying? Because that reads to me like... I'm bitter that you're not going down when you're the one who did this. Like, is Clive the orchestrator of this fucking shit show? At least from the industry point. I mean, I think we got a whole fucking... Everybody's on top. We got politicians. We got news anchors. We got CEOs. We got business creators. Like, there's a lot of people that are involved in this. It is not just, like, rappers and celebrities of just the music industry. There's a lot going on here. So I do feel like this is going to take a long time. And I don't think everybody's going to get in trouble. But there's something... Oh, Clive's another person that's got a hit on him, allegedly. No facts here. Clive might be the puppeteer that's trying to get him out, too. Or not to get him out. Get him out like get him out. You know what I mean? Clive and Jay, for sure. Allegedly, no facts here. Zero facts whatsoever. I just keep being drawn to the gun, and now I'm hearing kill shot from them. And then I'm going drawn back to the Grammys again. So I feel like Spirit's kind of asking you, like, who are the people that are, like, mega millionaires, always being seen, besties with... Yeah, I'm being drawn to Oprah. I'm going to leave that alone. Who's besties with Diddy? It's like, think about people's character. It doesn't take a lot to figure out that someone's bad. You know what I mean? Even if you don't know the level of it. So if you're besties with Diddy, but now you're not talking about it, I think Spirit's just kind of asking you to ask yourself, they're probably involved. Allegedly, no facts here. Why does LeBron keep coming up in my mind? I don't know what that is about. The Chariot card. Well, his money is being leaked. Not leaked. You know what I mean? I cannot speak in this energy. I'm sorry. To read for the energy of a fucking sociopath is not exactly my favorite thing to do. But there's something here about he's running out of money. And options. I almost wonder if he's going to play the victim route. Like, this wouldn't have happened if so-and-so didn't do it, but I just feel like before that could even happen, someone's going to put a hit on him. This is messy. And again, I keep fucking saying this. There's something about Bieber that solidifies all of this. I almost wonder if it's Bieber specifically because I don't feel like he was someone who victimized other people. I just don't. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if a different psychic said it. I don't know if any psychic did, to be honest with you. But I feel like Bieber always stayed pure. That's why he's so broken right now. That doesn't mean he didn't act out in his own ways, right? He treated women like shit. I'm not downplaying that. But I just feel like he's the break in this case for some reason. This is why everybody's like focusing on him. Because he didn't turn into an Usher, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be honest. I feel like he's running out of the funds to scare people. He's running out of the money to make people believe him. He's falling on his sword right now. And there's something about Bieber that really just signed, sealed, delivers this case. For a lot of people, too. Not just Diddy. It's a lot of people. I feel, yeah, I hate to say it, but I just heard run through. I feel like Bieber got it. Yeah, oh my God. Not Usher, you got it bad. Oh my goodness. Enough said. Yeah, and the Ace of Wands. There's too many women coming forward about what he did to them. But what concerns me is how the justice was reversed, and then the Six of Pentacles with the justice. He's paying people off. That's why he's running out of money. He's paying people. He's paying people. So what I'm seeing is like a witness list, and I'm seeing it getting lesser and lesser and lesser. But honestly, it's not going to be enough. With that Chariot card to end this reading, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, look at that. Because again, with this Ace of Pentacles right here, notice the vine. It reminds me of like gotcha. And then I'm seeing this like turn into dust. So I feel like they're not real offers because he has nothing to give anyway, because it's all within the courts and then trying to hide his tracks and all that. So people aren't really as afraid of him as they used to be. So while there are some people like Bieber that's just going through it, so he's someone that's just detaching from it. I genuinely do not believe he's a victim turned villain. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I really sincerely don't think I'm wrong. But there is something here about like, he's paying people off. And he's got friends that don't want him to go to jail. And these are people you like. Why am I drawn to LeBron James? I don't know what that has to do anything, but Spirit keeps yelling in my head, LeBron James, LeBron James. I don't know what that means. Y'all got to tell me. Is he part of it? Probably, if it's coming out of my mouth. Allegedly, no facts here. But I would ask you to ask yourself, people detaching, why that is with that Page of Cups in reverse. Because it's almost giving me this vibe of like, I'm being drawn to how like, all right, I'm not trying to be divisive here, but you know how like Beyonce got paid $10 million to speak for 3 minutes about Kamala? It's giving me that vibe. Like he's offering big money to just shut up. And some people are trying to take it. And so that's why they're like, no, like I've been to the parties. I didn't see any wrongdoing. Like, you know, it was a very big house. Like, how could that be? So I would ask you to like maybe learn about behavioral analysis or something like that, because some people are going to get away with this shit and you would not support them if you knew, because it's just like there's a lot of women coming forward like he raped me. I don't know how many times I could. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Woman here, depleted. That looks like a wee-wee. You know, so there's too many people coming forward. He's not going to get out of this. But the problem is there's a lot of people that will. And if you knew who they were, yeah, the public eye. They're all trying to remove themselves. Keep an eye out for anyone who's trying to scrub their shit or leave the country they're in or leaving their marriage, because that'll be a good indicator of the people that are either trying to bide time or the people that got away with it. So now they're staying out of the public eye. So I'm going to leave it here, besties, thekarmicdf.com if you want to book a private reading with me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment down below what you guys want to see in future videos. Who else do you want me to look at? You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and let me know if you guys enjoyed this. But I'm going to leave it here. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful Friday if this is when you're seeing it. And yeah,